Hey everybody, how you doing today? Mark here, out on a ride on a coolish 60-degree day, but the winds are blowing 15 miles an hour, so yeah, if you're seeing my head getting blown around, that's why. The wind's coming kind of out of the south right now, and that's one of the reasons why we're having a nice warm day today. And as you could read by the thumbnail, that is my question. Do I feel like I'm a biker? Do I want to claim that title? And I don't know. I have ridden all around the country. I've got tens of thousands of miles. Well, on Angel alone, I've got 80,000 miles. I've got another probably few 10,000 miles under my belt from other bikes. I've ridden other motorcycle types. You know, I've had crotch rockets, I've had scooters, and of course I've got the big cruising bike as well. I do primarily my own maintenances. Some things I just won't touch. I just don't have that mechanically inclined mind to where I have issues with doing specific things. I have ridden in all different types of weather. I am not a fair weather rider. You know, primarily I ride every day I go to work. So I'm a commuter and I'm a traveler. I'm of course a motovlogger. But I also just ride for the fun of it. I mean, even today I'm going into work, but I am taking an extra hour to get to work just because it's a beautiful day. I want to ride. Stuff like that. It seems like right now the only time I haven't ridden to work is when it is raining when I leave home. If it's raining when I leave home, I won't ride in. If the forecast is basically above 50% chance of rain on my way home from work, then I probably won't ride into work. But if it's below 50%, I will ride into work. If I get caught in rain, I get caught in rain. It doesn't matter. I ride when it's cold, I ride when it's windy, I ride when it's rainy. So yeah, the only time I seriously put the bike away is when it snows and ice is on the road and they start throwing down salt. That's my number one of when I stop riding, is when they start throwing salt on the road. So I ride all the time. I ride for the enjoyment and the thrill of riding. I don't ride just to get together with buddies and go out bar hopping, go out drinking. I don't go to a lot of rallies and stuff like that to where I'm partying and stuff like that. I just don't do that. And that's the part that I'm not sure qualifies me as a biker, because I don't have that party mentality. And even though I belong to a motorcycle club, it's not a hardcore club. It's literally just an association of people that have come together, called themselves a club, based around this specific brand of bike. And that's it. You technically don't even have to have a Vulcan in order to be a member of this club. But it is based around the Vulcan name. So that's the big thing. Can I consider myself a biker even though I don't live the hardcore biker lifestyle? And the reason I bring this up is because I, of course, was watching some motorcycling content on YouTube, and a guy on there was bitching and moaning about like the top 5 biker types that he doesn't consider to be true bikers. And I'm sitting there listening to this guy, and it's like, okay, so for me to be a true biker type, apparently I have to change my diaper and go on YouTube and whine and bitch and moan and cry because other people are calling themselves bikers he doesn't agree with. So that's also another thing. I don't know if I can consider myself to be a biker, because I'm not going to sit there and whine and bitch and moan because, you know, somebody who doesn't go through a lifestyle or act the way I think they ought to act or something like that, or they have too much money or whatever, wants to call themselves a biker. Oh, that's a nice little view. Nice big red bright barn down there, and got these hills off to the side. That is a nice view. So yeah, that's just one of the things that started going through my mind is, do I even want to be considered a biker if that means that I need to act like some big badass and, you know, join clubs and the brotherhood, you know? You know, do I need that to be called a biker? Do I need to drink beer and act like a complete shithead and stuff like that? Which, by the way, it leads me to believe that when you act like a badass to other people, you're only acting like an ass, not a badass. So yeah, I don't know if I want to be considered a biker, you know, if that's the way people think you need to act and be like and talk like. And so, you know what, I'm just a person that is enthusiastic about riding my bike. I don't know every nut and bolt on my bike, and I haven't given them names or anything like that. But at the same time, I just like being out here, being on the road, seeing what I can find. That to me is being a biker. So I'm curious, what do you guys consider to be a biker? Do you consider yourself to be a biker? I'm kind of curious, guys. Leave a comment down below. I know I say that in a lot of videos, but you know, believe it or not, I do want people to comment because I'm curious on what you think. You know, what's your definition of biker? Do you qualify for that definition of biker? Oh, this is a beautiful day. Well, I'm going to give you guys some time to think about it. You can always stop in later and leave a comment on what you think your definition is of being a biker. Do you think I qualify? Do you think you qualify? Let me know. And always believe you can go out for your ride. Always believe you can go out for your journey, and always believe you can cook that new dish and it's going to be great. And always believe, heart, soul, mind, and body, in yourself, whether you think you're a biker or not.